Hey, Rachel. It's probably afternoon. I was going to say good morning, but it's probably afternoon for you. Good afternoon. Hey, Rachel. I'm trying to get a little bit more set up here and get the yawns out for sure. You can kind of see my desk set up. I cleaned everything off. And then I realized last night I was going to repaint my nails so that they were pink and black so they matched. And you can see I did not get to that. Wes has been sick since we got back from San Francisco. He got like a cold or a sinus infection, so he has been kind of under the weather since then. I pulled some other stuff too. I pulled some stickers, and what else did I pull? Oh, some of the Tombow markers. So I've got the 946, the 803, and the 772. I swatched these on a different paper type and I liked how they look, but I don't know how they're necessarily going to look on the Hobonichi paper. So we shall see. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping he's feeling every day he's feeling a little bit better. So hopefully it'll be quick. A quick recovery. Did you get your washi tape? No, I already know you did. I know you got your washi tape. Disregard. All right. Trying to think how to get this all set up so it will be easier. I pulled I've got my fountain pen, and then have you tried the Uniball 1? This is the 0.5, and I have been absolutely obsessed with it in the Hobonichi paper. Like, I have used it for my dailies. Let me show you. Actually, I used it all this week too. So it is super quick drying. It does not hardly smudge. In fact, you can see I don't have any smudging on this week. And then for dailies, let me flip over here. I have been using it and I really like how dark it is. They come in different colors too. So I did, full disclosure, I did order quite a few of them over on Jet Pens, and they'll be here, I think, Monday. So I will do like I don't want to call it an unboxing because it's only a few pens, but I will definitely show them. They also come in a 0.38. And yeah, I mean, the feel of the pen, the clip, everything is just really, really nice. And you can order refills. They have different colored barrels and, like I said, different colored inks. So if you have been looking for a new pen, I would say this compares in like how much I love it with the Pen and Gear. Price wise, it's a little bit more. It's definitely not 44 cents like the Pen and Gear one is. So there is that. All right, let me flip back over here. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to be doing the 44th week, only because that's the week that has Halloween on it. I thought about doing the first, second, and third in more fall traditional colors, but I'm not going to because on this little sticker sheet that I got from Plan Ahead Stickers, there are some leaves and some pumpkins. So I thought what I could do is take the scary ones, like the scarier pumpkins, and the ghosts, and do those for the first 4 days of the week, and maybe some of the sidebar, since you guys know how I feel about the sidebar. And then use the leaves and maybe the pumpkins that are just decorative pumpkins for the last 3 days of the week. Let me know what you think. It's going to be an experiment. You guys know, if you've been to my lives before, it is not planned very well. And it's just kind of grab what you've got and let's put it down on paper, right? I also found some dandelion diaries. I've got my work stickers, and then how cute is this pink little planner and set up new planner. So I'll be setting up my new planner, and I'll be doing a talk about what I'm using for 2025 this coming week. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you don't want to miss it, hit the bell. So I will be using those. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, Rachel. Okay, cool. Okay. That is good to know. I did not know that. See, I'm so glad you're here. I am so glad you're here. Yes, welcome to the sing-along. Also, did I show you guys the visual texture stickers that I made? I got these I designed them on PicMonkey and then had Sticker Mule print them off for me. So I'm going to try to figure out a way to use this because it matches, and who doesn't love a good visual texture? And then what else? Oh, I've got some CoffeeMonsterzCo, of course. I just placed an order for a bunch of CoffeeMonsterzCo stickers. So you'll be seeing that coming up too. Most of them, I'm really just stocking up for 2025 and getting everything kind of refilled that I've used for 2024. So I pulled out this one, which is the planning routine, the change the clocks, because that's coming up on the 3rd, well, the night of the 2nd, and then just some coffee, like the pink one I thought would match. So those are the stickers that I've got that I'm using. And then I've got the calligraphy tip on my fountain pen, of course, the pen that I just bragged about. And then I pulled this to you. Now, there is another amazing creator here on YouTube that I watch and I subscribe to. It's Planning a Life with Erin. And I was watching one of her older videos a couple weeks ago, and she was using the Happy Planner boxes in her Hobonichi. And I was like, hold on, they're completely different sizes. Like you would have to overlap them. That's what I thought. So, hey, hello, greetings from Texas. Well, my dear, greetings from Oregon. I am so glad you are here. Welcome back. So she would use these, but she would cut them down and then layer them on top of each other. I'm going to show you because it was the coolest thing I've seen since sliced bread. And there's some smaller stickers in here that I thought would work perfect for putting down on my work schedule every day, Monday through Friday, not every day, Monday through Friday. And then putting the work sticker from dun, 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 Dandelion Diaries right in here. So that's my plan. Get out all your stickers, get out all your pens, get out all your things, get your washi tape. If you are a $2.99 a month member, I do send out washi tape that I use during the live. So you can use the same washi tape that I use. If you are interested in that, I think it's on the side. It'll say like join. There's another one that's 99 cents as well. Everything that comes in from the memberships goes right back to the channel and allows me to buy things to show you. So that is very, very helpful. Let's see. I already walked through the Tombos. Again, we're going to be using the 803, the 772, and this 946. I did have a note in here. I wonder if I can zoom in. Can I zoom in on a live? Ahaha, I can. Maybe I zoomed in too far. Hold on. Let's fix that a bit. I have to wait for my preview to load. So, yeah, that was, hang tight. We'll get there, I promise. I do want to get in a little bit closer because I want you guys to be able to see, but I don't want it to be so close that you're like, wow, hello, you got fingernail polish on your cuticle, right? All right, let's see if I can do this. I like that, I think. I just had to stand up and do it. I've got my iPad to my right, nope, to my left. You're right, stage left. And so that I can see comments and stuff. Let me just see. 803, 772, 803, yes. 803, 946, and 772 are the three Tombos. Yes, absolutely. So I did go in here. I'm going in late on Monday, so I wrote it in here and then I put a dot. I'm just going to wipe that out so that it doesn't interfere if I decide to do anything with it. And then I had already started like pre-putting down some stickers. I don't know why, but I did. So we're going to have to we're going to have to work around those. Every once in a while, I get a hankering to just do different things. And then I'm like, why did I do that? So why don't we do the work stickers first, since I'm very clear on what I want for those. Let me open this up really quick. And how I'm going to do this. Let me scoot this over so I can show you. Can you guys hear me okay? Is the volume too much or is it okay? I'm recording on my everyday phone instead of the one I usually record on, so I'm not sure if that is going to be good. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we just got back. I was saying earlier, Wes caught a cold or a sinus bug on the plane. We had gone to San Francisco last weekend. Oh my word, it was such an amazing adventure. I had never ever been, and we somehow lucked out, and thanks, Rachel. We lucked out and we caught Fleet Week. And if you don't know what that is, it is when the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is when the servicemen and women come into port. That sounds so Austin Powers-ish. Anyway, they did like a parade of ships, all of the military ships that were stationed there in San Francisco. And then they did an air show with the Blue Angels. Wes has never seen the Blue Angels, and he was like, oh my word, this is the most amazing thing. It was so cool. So while we got there on Thursday and left on Monday. And I will tell you, the air show went from, I'm going to try to center this. Holding my breath, trying to center it, trying to have a conversation. Dun, 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 dun. We got to see the air show multiple times, and we decided while we were there that we were gonna do a like bay tour on a boat on like a ferry. So as we were going from the Golden Gate Bridge to the Bay Bridge and kind of around Alcatraz, they did the air show. So all of the planes like flew over us while we were on this fair. It was amazing. And oh my gosh, they are loud. They are so loud. We lived in Salt Lake for a bit, and every morning the jets would like do their warm up. And so we would hear them. It was so loud, but being there and watching them, oh, it was so cool. It was one of the coolest things I have ever experienced, and I'm so glad we got to be there during that time. We went to Ghirardelli Square, we did the wharf, we did Pier 39, we did all of it. Like we were such tourists. It was so much fun. We went over to the Buena Vista Cafe and did the Irish coffee. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. So they make multiples at one time. They just set up these glasses on the bar and they make multiples. And it's like 3 cubes of sugar, not very much black coffee. And then they like mix that up. And then they put Irish whiskey, a lot of Irish whiskey in each glass. And then they like foam milk. So then it's got like milk on top of it. It was really good, but Wes and I split one because I was like, there is no way I am going to be able to drink all of that. There's absolutely no way. So let me see here. I think what I want to do next, I usually try to stay away from doing decorative until I've got it lined out. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to see if there are any. I like the idea of having the circles. Let me grab a pink and then this orange color. And then why don't I do this here? I know, you're like, you're sticking them on your hand. I know, because I'm not quite ready to lay them down. In fact, what I might do is, this is the plastic that came in between those. I'm going to stick them there because I know I'm going to use them. But I'm also thinking I want to put down this washi tape. Now, knowing I'm going to be using a lot of pink and not so much black, should I use the black pumpkin washi tape, the black ghost and pumpkin, or the pink one? They're all really, really pretty. Let me open these for you so you can get a better look. So that's what that one looks like. Very pretty. And then we've got that one. Oops, twist that around. If I haven't said already, thank you so much for joining in today and planning with me. I absolutely love doing these lives. Love doing lives. What do we think? I don't know. All of them look really, really cool. Really, really cool. The middle one. Okay. I like that one too. Just because it is so pink, right? Okay. We'll probably use the others. I know. Okay. Pink it is. Dun, 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 dun. I might use the others like in little tiny places. I can always incorporate them on the dailies as well. Also, you guys would be proud of me. I am trying to stay up later at night and getting up later in the morning. So I'm putting the washi tape down at 2200 hours, which is 10 p.m. We use military time at work, so it's pretty easy for me to go with military time. Dun, dun, dun. So these are the ghosts. This is perfect. Why don't I do this? Because we're going to have a separation of days, right? Because we want to keep November well, no, because Rachel, you're right. We totally could. Now that I tore that off. Silly me. Why don't I do this? We'll do that. And then I've got this really pretty just lined. Why don't I go in here and put just the lined washi tape in here? Now, we may get 10 minutes more into this planning session and we decide we just don't like that. That's okay. We can tear it up. It's totally fine. So we've got that. And then, because I know for sure this down here is going to be purely decorative, I'm going to grab this bigger sheet. And am I going to fill it in? I think I should. Or maybe what I want to do is put this guy here with, because I don't want to go over this line too much. And I may have to cut it. Oh no, that trimmed right there. Okay. That was awesome. And then I'm just going to go in here with this one. Yes. Okay. I like that. I had to really think about it, but I do like that. And I think we'll let's put these two little guys. Grab my tweezers. Right in here. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to set these aside really quick. I am going to pop in here because I will probably end up changing the clocks before we go to sleep. Before. And we're going to fall back because that's what time of year we're in. So I'm going to pop this guy down here right before bed. Adorable. And then I'm going to wait on those. But I do want to do Saturday is when I'm going to, or do I want to do it on Sunday? Maybe Sunday, since falling back, I'll have an extra hour. It's funny that I think of it that way. Instead of losing an hour in the spring, we actually gain an hour in the fall. That is a lot of stickers though. How are we feeling about that? I don't know. I don't know that I like that. I might like it better here. Scooch that over a little bit. I don't know if these stickers were actually made for the Hobonichi. So I'm just kind of faking it till we make it on this one. I think that looks cute. I don't know that I will use the Witch's Cauldron just because it doesn't really match very well. So I'll set that aside. And then I am going to pop this guy, this little visual texture, because it just makes me happy. It makes me happy. Just going to put it right down here. Oh, and then the other thing I wanted to do, and I had this idea the other day when I was looking at different layouts and stuff, because sometimes I forget what sticker kit or company I use, especially if it's a new company to me, and this is definitely a new company to me. I am just going to pop apart that top part of the sticker and then hope I can get my fingernail dun, 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 under there. And I just want to be able to add this down here so that in the future, when I'm flipping through this layout and someone says, where did you get those stickers? I have exactly where I got them. And it doesn't hurt the sticker sheet at all, like not at all. So I like that. So let's work on the sidebar here. I have got a few things I want to put in here. This orange may not go, but it will eventually, I think. It won't look like it goes right now. I'm going to scooch this over, make sure that we are in screen so that you can see. You guys know I am not normally a big sidebar fan, but I do have some fun ideas of what I want to add this week. This is the 803. This is one of the new ones I got. I haven't had this color before. It's kind of a muted, hot flamingo pink, where this one is more like a baby pink, the 772. So I really, really, really like it. I am going to go in here with the Uniball 1. It's the 0.5. And this is going to be for my meals, my meal planning. So I'm going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You guessed it. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I could go in. Ooh, lemonade. Yeah, that is a good one. Oh, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. I always, when I'm watching people do their planners, I'm like, wait a minute, what was that you used? This fountain pen I got years and years ago on Birmingham Pen Company. I don't even know if they're named that anymore. I don't know if you can still get it. It's a clear barrel. It takes cartridges and it is a calligraphy point on it. I don't know how to do calligraphy, but I do love the point because it changes my handwriting. So I'm just going to go in here and I am going to hold this paper down really well. This may feather. I haven't tried this pen on top of the Tombow before, so it may feather. A little feathering, but nothing that I can't live without, or live with or without. I'm fine with it. That's what I mean. So for dinner, we're going to do, so San Francisco again. We had the most amazing food. I had a tofu arugula, know how to spell, I totally messed that up. That's fine. Sesame salad. So it was arugula, some spring lettuce with the arugula, and then I'm telling you, like a whole slab of tofu. It was the soft tofu. So it just like melted when you cut into it. It had a sesame ginger dressing, and I don't know what else was on it, but oh my gosh, it was so amazing. It was like my favorite, almost my favorite. Everything in Chinatown was my favorite food. But compared to like what we had over by the bay, this was my favorite. So I'm going to try to make that again. I'm going to put taco soup down because we are starting to feel like fall here. And I am so excited for fall. Tomatoes are all ripened. They're all off the vines, and Wes has tilled up the garden. So that's amazing. And for taco soup, I will use my diced tomatoes I canned, and then all of my dried beans that I canned. So that'll be nice to use those. Wednesday, I have lasagna in the freezer that I prepped a couple weeks ago and then we didn't make, so I'm going to make that. And then Thursday is going to be leftover night. And then pancakes and eggs. I have been craving pancakes like crazy. I think what I'm going to do is make a bunch of them and freeze them so that I can just pop them into my lunch bag for breakfast, because they're an easy, once they thaw, you're going to heat them up for like 15 seconds and eat them like a tortilla. Like, just, I don't need the whole butter and what am I trying to, syrup? No, syrup. Syrup. Hello. Hello. And then I'm going to do fancy ramen. Fancy ramen is another one of my fall favorites. It's a spring favorite too. I love ramen. I love jazzing it up with a little bit of shredded carrots, some mushrooms, a hard-boiled egg. You could even do like egg drop soup style egg in it. It's amazing. And then Sunday, a feel good, because I know I'm going to be busy doing filming and stuff and editing. I want to do grilled cheese and tomato soup. And I'm just going to write grilled cheese because I never have grilled cheese without tomato soup. It's a rule. It's not really, but you know what I mean. Let's go in with the orange, the 946. Again, this is a newer color for me. I just got it from Jet Pens, I think last week. Really, really like this a lot. And again, I'm just going to go down here. Give it a couple of minutes, not even a minute. Give it a little bit to dry. And I'm going to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You got it. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And this is going to be my chores. Or these are going to be my chores. I really like using the Tombow as a backdrop on these. I think it looks really clean and crisp. It also draws the attention to the different items. And then my penmanship is so small with this pen, and it's the pen, it's not my penmanship, but it's so small with this pen that I'm really, really liking it. So let's go into chores. I know let's do Monday. I was going to say, I know I need a fresh loaf of bread for taco soup, but I don't want to make it on Tuesday night because that'll just be too many things. So I'll make it on Monday. And then Tuesday, actually, I'm going to bump that. I'm going to bump that to Thursday. Our dining room table is 6 feet by 6 feet square. And I use it as a catch-all during the week. Like, it catches mail, it catches stickers I've ordered, it catches, everything. It's just a cluttered mess. So I really try twice a week, once on the weekend and then once during the week, to kind of clear it off, because I know it drives Wes absolutely crazy. Tuesday, because I know I am making taco soup, I'm going to stock our canning. And what that means is I'm just going to bring canning that I know I'm going to be using for the week up to the pantry up here, because all of our canning's stored in the basement, and it's not inconvenient to go down there, but it's not convenient. I mean, I'm not down there every day, so having things that I know I'm going to use upstairs is just more convenient. I also need to clean out the fridge, and that is a good midweek kind of thing to do in case I find something in there that I'm like, oh, we've had, like, for example, we've got pork chops in there. I know I made them on Sunday, so they need to be either eaten, frozen, or taken with me for lunch. So if I do see that, then I can say, I'm going to switch up Thursday's meal and do, pork fried rice or something different. And then Friday, I will probably, I'm going to leave Friday blank. Friday is not a good day. It's like end of the week. All I want to do when I get home is make dinner and relax. So I'm going to skip Friday and just have it be a free day. And then Saturday, I am going to say change our sheets. Do you guys have chores that you do on specific days of the week? Like, do you save all of your laundry? And this is so unfair for me to ask because Wes does all of our laundry, but like, he'll do it every day. He'll just throw in a load and it's done. But me, if I'm doing laundry, I will do it all on one day, and I will just hate that day because holy cow, it is so much work to like go through all of the laundry. I don't mind throwing it in the washer and I don't mind throwing it in the dryer, But the whole process of dryer to counter to fold to put away, no, don't like it. All right, let's see here. This is looking really good. I feel really good about the sidebar. And then down here, I want to be able to put in, oh, I like that. Sunday is the first day of your work week. Okay, so Saturday is your laundry day. Yes. So when you do your planner, are you a Sunday start then? Or, because I'm definitely a Monday start. Sunday is like the last day of my weekend. Do you have Friday and Saturday off? Sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions. Okay. Yeah. So then going in here, I do want to put my, I don't know if I want to put my evening routine up here, probably, and then leave this blank for now because I'm not 100% what I want to do with it. So for Monday, because I know I am going in pretty late for work, like a half day, I'm only working a half day on Monday. I do have specific things that I want to get done. So let's go up here. I'm wondering if I want to do, I think I do. I think I'm going to grab these again because this is all really decorative on this side and this side just feels unbalanced. So why don't we grab just a couple of these decorative pieces and put them up here. I feel like it's just a little too bare for me. And it almost feels like it's just, yeah, it's just too bare. Too bare. I'm gonna come down here a little bit. I really like these stickers. They're almost like a washi tape feel to them. They're super thin and they have like a toothy texture to them. Like I can feel the texture with my fingernail. Okay, I do like that. I do like that better. That kind of fills that in. And then let's do this one. Perfect. All right. And then I'm going to go back over to Monday. Monday is definitely going to be a coffee day, a coffee morning for sure. So let's pop this down in there. And I'm just going to write coffee and socials, which just is social media. So when I get up in the morning, I grab my cup of coffee, sit down on the sofa, and I check all of my social medias. All of them. I sound like I have so many of them. I don't. I have Instagram and Facebook. Oh, 12 hours off Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. Ooh, 3 days. I wish I had 3 days. I would love to either do Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Even having Saturday, Sunday off like I do now, and then throwing like a midweek, like a Wednesday off to have a 4-day work week. I would even do that. Have like a midday where I can like do whatever I want to do. Oh, that would be so nice. That would be nice. Okay, so I've got coffee and socials on Monday. And then I know I need to prep. I don't know if I need to prep on this day, but I do on this one. So let's go. Do I want to do circles? Let's do circles. Or actually, I got these. Let's do these. These are little date dots that I found over on AliExpress. I use these so much. So let's go coffee and socials. Oh, and I've been starting to do this new evening routine where I wash and condition my hair and then dry it before I go to bed, which saves me a ton of time in the morning. It takes so long to dry my hair that I will use dry shampoo over getting it wet in the morning for like too many days in a row, like too many. And it's starting to get really dry and brittle. So I'm like, okay, I need to change my routine. I need to figure something else out and just, you know, change it up. So I've been doing that in the evenings, and it actually has been really nice for getting ready in the morning. I've also made a goal that I'm going to prepare my lunch every day so that I'm not tempted to eat out or, you know, have skip a lunch, which I know is definitely not good for me. And then let's go ahead and just finish that out for the week, because I want to make sure, it almost feels like time blocking, kind of it is, I guess, because each day is the same, but it's more of creating that habit over the next couple of months. I'm really hoping by the time the new year gets here, I have got these healthier habits to start off with, and I'm not struggling as much to, you know, maintain these healthier habits. I'm trying to take better care of myself. I am realizing that I've kind of neglected eating well and doing better things for myself. So I'm trying to get back into that. I'm trying to get back into, you know, healthier options. I thought about giving up coffee, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, wake up from that nightmare. That is not going to happen. But I've been really concentrating on like portions. We don't eat unhealthy at home. We actually eat pretty healthy at home. But my portions were out of control. Like, especially with things that I love. Like, I was going to say really carb heavy, like bread, pastas, and not whole wheat pastas, like white pastas. And so I just had to do a little bit of cleaning out the pantry and making better choices, better decisions on things. And I feel better. I definitely feel better. And I've noticed that I've lost a little bit of weight, but I am fortunate, and this is total sarcasm, I gain weight everywhere. So like I have earrings from high school that don't fit anymore. No, that's not true. They still fit, but you know what I mean. So when I lose like 10 pounds, I don't know where it came from. It probably fell off the heel of my foot, because I don't notice my pants don't feel any better. It's not until I am down like 30 or 40 pounds that I can start to feel and see that I've made progress. So that can be honestly a little bit frustrating, and it's hard to stay motivated, even though I know I'm taking better care of myself and I'm feeling better and I'm losing weight. Just knowing I can't see it or feel it is like, ugh, ugh. And I don't have like a focus area of my body. I can't say, oh yeah, you know, I need to focus on this area or this area. No, it's all of it. It's the whole thing. I know I joke about it, but you know, it's such a thing. Yeah, the first place that I usually lose it is the one place I don't want to lose it. It's always that. And yeah, the last place is like, why can't that be the first place I lose it? Come on. Come on. All right, let me go in here with some dots on Monday. Now, because I am home half day on Monday, there are some different things I want to accomplish. Whoops, I'm going to be hitting some hard filming, not like difficult, but like let's get down to business. I need to catch up. I have 2 channels here on YouTube. One, this one, Plan with April, and then the other one is the Frugal Planner channel. So hard to say. Oh, carbs are totally my friends. They're just not my friends. I need to learn how to make homemade pasta. I keep saying that because I watch like YouTube videos and they look so easy, and like people make it on TikTok in 30 seconds, which I know is not real, but still. Also, I started making, I started a sourdough starter, a rye bread sourdough starter. I called her Riley. I killed her when we went to San Francisco, so I'm starting over. Riley 2 is in the process of bubbling. Sourdough is hard. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was going to be like super easy. Again, people make things look so easy on the internet, and then you go to do it and you're like, well, this is difficult. I don't know that I really want to do this. Oh, you are so sweet. I am so glad that you are on both channels. They're both a ton of fun. Yeah, and I can't wait to tell you guys on the other channel what my lineup for 2025 is, because I think you're gonna like it. Not to get too sidetracked. So I need to do my 2025 discussion. And I think for those videos, I am going to have the forward front facing camera so you can see my face and I can have like a conversation with you, and then have the down view so you can see what I'm looking at as well. And I know for 2025, there has been, and I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's been a little bit of drama with the Tomoe River paper. Tomoe, I know I always say that wrong, the Hobonichi paper in the 2025 planners. So I haven't really played with my 2025 planner. Let me know if you guys are getting Hobonichi, or have you guys heard of the Kinbor planners that are on like AliExpress? Are you thinking about getting that one? Because here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about doing a review and like a comparison of those. And I'm really curious to see what the paper quality. Yeah. You know, I've heard that too, Rachel, and I feel that way too because I do love the Hobonichi so much. I'm a little afraid that I am going to be disappointed with the paper, but I feel so strongly with the layout and stuff. And I did, you guys know, I did kind of get away from the Hobonichi mid-year this year and went to the composition notebook just because I did not find planner peace in the Hobonichi. I was struggling both with the weekly layout and the daily layout, which has never happened to me before. And I think it was just a season of life that it just wasn't working. So instead of fighting it, I was like, I'm going to close my planner. I'm going to grab a notebook and I'm just going to go, let's get back to basics type thing, which taught me a lot of things. I should do that video too. What I learned about being in a composition notebook. It was like $1 notebook because I did learn a lot. Composition. I did learn a ton. That's a good idea. I know the Kinbors are really super cute, and I did get a couple just to do comparisons with. I think I'm going to turn one of them into my work planner because I have been using just a notebook at work, and I would like something a little more organized. And yeah, I think doing the pen tests, I'm wondering how this one will do because I am really, really, really impressed with this guy. Really impressed. Okay. So then I need to do all of the edits, upload, and schedules. I'm not sure why I wrote that in that penmanship. I almost said that font. I think it's because I said schedule and I made it like, oh man. Okay, so work. It is only until 4:30. Do I want to do, I don't. Like, I thought about that. I don't. I do not want to draw a line. What I want to do, I think what I want to do is just put my top 3. I'm going to grab these again, but I'm going to go in with a, or, let's do this. Let me grab the 803. I'm going to grab the 803. And I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go in at noon and I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to grab the 946. Same thing. I'm going to do a header and a header. Ooh. Ah, that is so nice of you. Well, I am tickled that you are new to planning, and I just did the wrong color on that one, but we're going to roll with it. I am tickled that you are new to planning and that you are finding inspiration. yeah, being new to planning, there's a lot of stuff out there, and there are a lot of things that you can be like, I really can't live without that. And then you order it and you're like, oh, that is not going to work for me. And that is absolutely okay. We've all done that. I talk about using my stash all the time because I have such a surplus of things that I couldn't live without. Oh no, you're on time. You're fine, Bernadette. We are just getting into the meat and potatoes of this. You're totally fine. But yeah, I have a huge surplus of like stickers, washi tape, pens, markers, you name it, because I have been doing this for a long time and I have that true fear of missing out on something. So I will see something on somebody else's channel and I'll be like, oh my word, I absolutely need that. And buyer's remorse, I will get it and I will open it and I'll be like, oh, I don't I don't think I'm going to use that because I don't maybe plan exactly the way they plan. And even though I loved how their layout looked, it doesn't work with my brain. And I think that is the most interesting thing I've learned over the years of planning is that my brain will change. Like my plans will change, my brain will change, and I will go from having a layout and not having like it's just like chaos on the page, but it worked for that moment. And then other times in my life, I tried color blocking and it works for a minute, but only a minute. So it is a lot of growth, a lot of learning about yourself, but being flexible. I would say that's the most important thing about planning is just be flexible and forgive yourself when you put something down and it doesn't happen. Like, or if you have a spread that you put down and you're like, oh, I wish that would look more aesthetically pleasing. Nope. Sometimes you just have to get it down on paper, right? You just have to get it down. Hey, how are you doing? Oh, I so appreciate that. I have absolutely been looking forward to chatting with you. You guys are amazing. Amazing. So I'm going to spend my lunch at work journaling because I have had so much fun filling out the dailies and getting, oh, I'll show you because I finished some of the ones from San Francisco. So I've got my boat, my ship. It's not a boat, it's a ship. Talking about the chocolate, Ghirardelli Chocolate Factory. It's not really a factory, it was, but now it's just, showman. The San Francisco Brewing Company, our hotel had a record player in it, so we played records. And then I drew all sorts of fun stuff. And remember, I am so not an artist, guys. It's just purely doodles. Anyway, I have really, really enjoyed taking a few minutes in the day and just filling out those daily pages. And before, I struggled filling up those daily pages. So, like I said, life is all about different seasons that you're in, and I say roll with it. And if at any point you are looking at your current planner and you're like, I'm just not feeling it, do not feel guilty. Definitely, set it aside if you need to, pop into a notebook and get back to true basics and see where you need to be. It's totally fine to do that. I don't think it's a waste at all. I think trying to force yourself to be in a planner that you're just not happy with is more of a detriment than setting it aside. Do I want to use the orange? I don't think so. I mean, I did until I thought about it. And then I'm like, no, I don't really want to mix it up that much. Why do I have Stark hair all over my planner? I have Mini Stark. He's here with us. He's so cute. Real Stark's outside. I think he's probably chasing squirrels or something. He's been a heathen lately. He has been, I shouldn't say he's been a heathen. He's just been extra cuddly. So anytime I sit down, he's like on my lap. And this morning I was trying to get all this put together. And he's like, Mom, Mom. And he sounds like that when he meows. He's such a character. I love him. He's a good baby. Okay, good. I'm glad things are getting better. I can't even imagine. And just know I am sending you so much support and so much love. Oh, everybody that is dealing with that. I have never been through anything like that, and I can't even imagine. So just know, if you need anything at all, well, let me know. I will get something, whatever you need. Send it in the mail. I don't even know. Are you guys, like, is everything back up and running, like, stores and stuff wise? Like, are you able to get things now? I know. I'm full of questions for you guys today. Full of questions. Don't feel like you have to answer either. Like, I'm totally fine. Totally fine with that if you're like, not today. Those questions are not for today. Oh, yeah. That is a good one, too. Tweezers. They are a must-have. Must-have. That is an excellent tip. Speaking of, since some of us are pretty seasoned planners on this this channel, what other advice would you give somebody who is new to planning and is maybe looking at all of this going, okay, what do I really need? What are the supplies that I really, really need to get into this? Of course, paper and pen, or paper and pencil. That's really the biggest thing. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Drink of water. Feeling a bit parched. Not because I've been talking, right? That's not why. Emails. I'm just going to write these two down because these are probably the most common tasks I do at work. And then if I have anything else, I'll put it in my work planner specifically. A lot of things that I do at work are confidential, so they don't go with me. They don't come home. And I don't put a lot in my personal planner, partially because it's not fun. I mean, it is, but it's not. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like there's funny stories during the day, but most of the time it's pretty heartfelt. People don't come in to see me because they're having the best day of their life. So carrying that baggage home with me, I don't do it. Ooh, give yourself freedom to find your style. Yes. Yes, I love that. Definitely what brings you joy. Yes. Oh, that is such sound advice. I love that. Absolutely. All right, so I'm going to go down here and I am going to, well, yes, I am. I'm like, what am I going to do here? I'm going to do my evening routine and I'm going to start right here. And I'm going to do all the same color. There. I'm going to get this out. Yeah, I have definitely, I say this a lot, I've definitely grown as an individual since I started planning when I was, 17, 18. My life has changed exponentially over the years. Tons of things have happened. I've grown as a person and I have outgrown so many different planning styles over the years. And there's times that I outgrow something and then a few years later, I go back to it. Like I'll do a flip through of one of my planners and I'm like, oh, you know what? I think I want to try that again. I think I want to go back and use that planner because I really feel like it would fit my current season of life. So if there's, if there's a planner that you get, like a happy planner, I struggle with happy planners because of the ability to tear the paper out. I feel like I'm going to lose it, or there's something about it. However, there are times in my life where using a happy planner works so much better than a bound book. So it's, yeah, I would say it's just the season. It's the season. No, that was the Brady Bunch theme song. I think I was trying to sing the Season of the Witch, but I don't know that tune. I mean, I know the words, but I can't think of the actual tune. Yeah. I do that too. I will get focused on having it be really pretty. In fact, if we flip back here, I started the year, or I started June or July, And I was like, okay, I need to get back to basics. I need to, you know, get away from the stickers and the washi tape and just get back to basics. And this did help when I took most of the decorative stuff out of it. And I was like, I am just going to use my pen and one marker and I'm going to fill everything in. And I did that for quite some time until I went back and said, okay, I'm ready to get, you know, decorative again. But look, I have gone back and forth. And then I was completely uninspired to fill in my weeks. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to write. I am going to free write every single day. I am going to decorate it and I am just going to get all of my thoughts down on paper. And I did that quite a few weeks. And I love it. I love that I use different penmanship. I loved that I used different pens. So there was like the bold and then there was all the ephemera on there. And yeah. And then I decided, okay, well, I'm good with that now. I've done that for a few weeks. Oh, that's when I got the new Tombos. Those are the colors that I got. So yeah, I did that for a few weeks and then I was back into, okay, let's do a week again. Like, let's get back into this weekly thing. So another thing I really like about planning systems is you can customize them. You don't have to be stuck in, I'm going to use this for the weeks, because you can washi tape over that date and you can do whatever you want with this page. So that would be another thing I would say, you know. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. I know, I saw your tree that fell. I am so sorry. That was such a beautiful, beautiful tree. I'm so glad everything is, the gas stations are not running out. Oh, I'm just glad you are okay. I am so glad you are okay. What an experience to go through. Again, I'm sending you so much love and support and anything else that you need. Oh, that is a good idea. That's how I felt when I was in the composition, as I was really trying to like log what I needed. What am I actually trying to plan? Like, am I just filling in spaces because they're there, or am I actually going to be committed to doing these things? And I still do that. I mean, I'm not going to tell you that my planner isn't, you know, something that I enjoy looking at, so I want it to be pretty. Of course, I want it to be pretty. But when I get wrapped up in just the pretty and not the actual planning part of it, that's when I get into trouble, because I'm a connoisseur by nature. Type of dinosaur, a connoisseur. No, I'm a consumer. I will, well, you guys have seen the latest haul, right? Well, I got another one from Planner Kate, and then my CoffeeMonsterzCo, and then my jet pen. So, I need to slow down. But my plan is, and I will show you guys, my plan with all of those stickers is to put them in an organizer so that each month I have a set of stickers that I'm working with, and I can do my monthly setup, my weekly setup, and everything is like together. And no, I did not get a kit for every week. I've done that before. Oh, a long time ago when I was in the Erin Condrens, when they first came out with like the Etsy sticker kits. Sheesh, it got a little expensive pretty fast. So I'm not doing that for 2025, but I do have a plan to use what I currently have in addition to what I have ordered. So you're going to be able to see a bunch of Planner Kate stickers in 2025. CoffeeMonsterzCo, of course. Plan Ahead, this company, I got some of hers. She's got beautiful stickers. And Perky Papery, which I had never heard of before. And I was on Etsy and I found her, and she has beautiful stickers. So hang tight for those. Those are going to be set up. Oh, also, I was going to ask you guys, do you like when I set up the months all at once on a plan with me, or do you like seeing the months as the month is approaching? That was a lot of words in my head that didn't come out right. Do you like to see the plan with me's all at once, or do you like to see them every month before the month starts? That's what I was trying to say. Oh, I don't want to use this one. I almost got carried away with my fountain pen. Ah, you are so welcome. Yes. You are always welcome here, my friend. Always, 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 always. And on Facebook. I absolutely adore you. Yes. So for my evening routine, of course, dinner, cleanup. I know it seems it seems like it's such a big world, and I can tell you it is not. It is such a small world. And the more we get like out and about, and that's on social media too. The more people that I meet on social media and the more I connect with you guys, I realize it is such a small world, and we all have so much in common, and there's just so much love. And I think for this community, that is one of my favorite parts. It's just the support and the love that we have for everyone, and it's respectful. And yeah, don't let me tear up. Just have your coffee and you talk. I'll get all verklempt. But yes, I appreciate you so very much, all of you. And I'm thankful for each and every one of you. So dinner, cleanup, same over here. Of course, I've talked about my shower in the evening and drying my hair. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So did you watch, and it's, here we go. The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I know. I watched it. Wes was in Baja, I think. And so I just binged it. Oh my word. So then I'm like, oh, I want really, really long hair. Like I want hair extensions. Here's my FOMO, right? Here's me saying that I want this. I don't want hair extensions. My hair is thick. It is long. It is heavy. It is a pain in the butt. I don't need any more, but I want more. So I go on to Amazon. I am not kidding. And I buy this halo hair extension thing that just clips in, right? And it pretty much matches my hair. I would say it's 9 out of 10. Like it could be a little deeper in color, but it's not real hair because it's $10. It's $10 hairs. So I get it. I put it in. It looks fantastic. Maybe I'll wear it on my video when I talk about my 2025 planner setup or whatever. And yeah, it's hot. Like, no, not like shrew. No, I mean, like I was sweating after I had it in for like 15 minutes. So I don't think I need hair extensions, but I loved how long my hair was. So this is what I'm talking about. I get inspired, I guess we can use that word, to purchase unnecessary things because I think I have to have it. Anyway, did you guys watch that series? And if you did, are you going to watch season 2? I guess they're coming out with season 2 in the spring. Let me know what you're watching. We're watching Silo right now, which is kind of like Fallout, but tons more drama. Tons more drama. Yeah, I'm going to love it. That is the thing, though. If you are thinking, and I've learned to do this now. If I'm thinking that I really want something and it is an expensive item, I will try a lesser expensive option to see now if I'm really going to like it. Like hair extensions, they're expensive and they're a commitment. So, did I want to commit to having, maintenance and all that kind of stuff? No, but I wanted to try it out. So for $10, I felt like that was a good opportunity for me to see if I really wanted hair extensions. And the answer to that is a very strong absolutely not. I may save that hair piece for Halloween and reuse it for that. It won't go to waste, but it's definitely a good lesson of if you think you really want something, try it in the more affordable option, the frugal option. Murdoch Mysteries and Halloween Baking Championship. Love all of the baking championships. Yes. Oh, a planner reality show? Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. I would totally watch that. I would binge watch that and then watch it again 100,000%. We totally could. I don't know how you would even get like a producer to do that. We'd have to like start a planner talk like they did a mom talk in Utah. We could do like a planner talk and all of us do like different videos, or we could do it on Instagram. How would you do a dance with your planner? I don't even know how. See, you guys have got my wheels turning now. This is going to be trouble. TROUBLE. 80s country music for you. All right. Whoops, forgot the I. We'll squeeze her in there. For the weekend. Dun, 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 dun. I need to film for sure. Whatever I don't get done here, because this is quite a few for only like 5 hours before I have to go to work. Whatever I don't get done here, I will definitely have to move over here. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to take actually, I am just going to take these guys and I am going to fill in the bottom here because there isn't anything else I want to add, but I definitely want it to be decorative while saving a few of these stickers for the dailies this week so that I can add those in. I really would like to do that. So let's do, trying to figure out which one. I do not have any kind of code or anything for this shop. Like I said, I had found them on Etsy and I was like, oh my gosh, these are adorable. I'm liking that. That visual texture just cracks me up every time I see it. I'm going to put this one here. You know what? Let's do... That's going to be my header for this week. We gain 1 hour of sleep. Bum, bum, bum. You gotta love that. Who doesn't love an extra hour of sleep? Who doesn't love these stickers? Oh my goodness, these are adorable, right? I was just thinking the same thing. Ugh. The sticker sheet is adorbs. I am loving this. All right, let's do one of these. Perfect. Okay. So then on Saturday and Sunday, these are the 2 days I usually leave open. I try not to put anything down because I just don't know how the week's going to go. So other than changing the clocks Saturday night before we go to bed so that we wake up and it's the right time, that's the only thing I'm going to leave in there. And then just stay tuned for the videos that are coming up, the 2025, what am I using, what I learned from being in a composition notebook. And then, yeah, there's going to be quite a few. And then the comparison between the Kimbor and the Hobonichis. I got a Kimbor Weeks, a Hobonichi Weeks, Kimbor. Oh, that was the other interesting thing. The Kimbor doesn't have the weeks. It just has the dailies, which I thought was interesting. So, yeah. Yes. So, yeah, that is where we are at. If you guys have any questions at all, I will be online. I need to go bake some bread this afternoon. I've had it raising, so I need to go do that. Need to check on Wes, make sure he's, doing okay. He went back to bed because he's just not feeling very well. And then I will be down in the comments on this video probably for the next couple hours. If you have any questions or you want to chat, absolutely. Remember to subscribe if you want to see any of those. Hit the bell, and just know that I love you. And I am so glad you are here. And I had such a great time hanging out with you today. So thank you all so much for watching. And I will catch you in the comments in a bit. Have a great day. Bye.